Do you believe that there's a future that's amazing? Do you believe that you, with every thought, participate in that future? Do you believe that every human being on this planet is contributing toward that future, not just through their actions, but every part of their energy field and being? Do you? We're going to talk about that today, because there is a future that awaits all of us that's amazing. It's happening now. What are we creating right? I don't know. What are we creating right now? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our future and get ready for it, because it could be amazing. And I'm going to tell you why I just said could be. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka, your Sun Powerhouse. Here to help you break through fears, live an amazing life. Go to landriaonkka.com and see all the things I have available for you, including free lessons to manifest anything. Why don't we believe that we have that power? Well, I'm training many students to know it. I'm sorry, I just got off of my row machine, and you know, when I get an idea, I just got to sit down and talk to you. So we're going to talk about this power. We're going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about what awaits us, because this is a fact. Nothing is in stone. Everything exists. All probabilities are here for us. We could have blown ourselves up 101 times by now, and any number of things. In fact, it has happened in the past. Every probability exists right now and exists as a real experience. Not, well, we can bring it into here. We can bring it into here, but it's all happening all at one time. Not simultaneously, it's just one energy field happening. I'm not going to go into the details of that, because no one really has those answers, but I do know one thing. Nothing's separate, everything is connected. Your thoughts count, my thoughts count, and together we create a collective reality. Individually, we create our own realities. What does that mean? I can walk around and the world could be going to hell in a handbasket, and I might be thinking this is the most amazing thing. What a great opportunity for us to change things. I'm going to be a facilitator of amazing things. Owie, it doesn't feel good, but I'm so glad to be here, because I am the change maker. I am just the energy field of positive change that is going to take this planet to another phase, and that's you. Or you can say everything's happening out there to me and blah, 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 blaming everybody and saying, why is this happening? Well, guess what? No one, again, has that answer. But, there's no buts on my channel. However, but I will tell you this. It is always a moving target. And you absolutely, with your thought, are creating that future. This is quantum physics. When scientists found out that their thoughts affected the results of an experiment, they went on to something completely unexplainable and different. Why? Because we're so scientifically based when it comes to things like that, and we have to prove certain things. Well, you cannot prove a thought, but you can see if that thought is affecting a result when we go into the quantum field. That is when we can actually observe things on a very teeny tiny minute level. What is the result of that? Well, collective thoughts can heal. Collective thoughts can lower the crime rates in entire cities. Collective thoughts can heal people and do amazing things. They can end wars. They can do all kinds of things. This has been proven over and over again, but we're not using the power. Why aren't we using it? Because we're living in a material world that is so real to us, and it's painful. So we react to it as if it is a problem. When you see it as an opportunity for positive change, you will be the positive change, and you will realize that your own reality will not only change, but you now affect the collective. We're a collective. We don't get out of that. People are like, how do I get out of it? I'm like, sorry, signed up for it. You're on the ride. You don't get off the ride halfway through, right? What are we going to do about it? You have to start. You must. This is a requirement. You must start with your beliefs and thoughts. And from there come actions and reactions. And everything that goes behind all of your actions counts. So in other words, if my intentions are negative and I do something that appears to be good, then my intentions are to maybe get accolades or whatever. So it balances out. You have to look deep into where you're coming from. If you're doing things to just get stuff versus just giving with no expectations, we have to go into the awakened state. And that is a requirement for every individual, seeming individual. It has to make their own decision, and that's their experience as a human. Are you ready to do that? Because our future rests in your hands. It does. And it's not that other people won't go off to amazing high-frequency adventures after this. They will. But collectively, what we could do could blow your mind, and it's all possible. And it's possible for it to happen now. It's not too late. It's never too late. We have solutions right now that could turn things around like that. It's not a process of 10, 20, 100 years. There are things available to us, including free energy, cleaning our oceans, all these things right now. But we as a collective have to let go of the control and the power that has kept us in conflict and, the ego wanting to control other people. So you have to be the change maker. What does that mean? You have to come up with solutions. You are absolutely in control, and you are capable, because I'll give you 101, 1,000,001 stories of people who've been on the streets who became major change makers and inventors and millionaires and surgeons and all these other stories. It's just a choice. Behind the choice comes the action. So you can't sit there and just think that you're going to meditate and create the quantum field change without actually physically doing things, because you're signed up for a physical world. So that's part of the experience that we don't get when we're out there. We do want to experience what's it like to be physical, even though it is an illusion, because it's not truly what we are. When I say illusion, yes, this will hurt if I cut it. However, I know that that is actually not who I am. I'm experiencing being human, feeling pain, loss, all these things. So go ahead and feel it. It's real. In the Matrix program that we signed up for, it has to be. Otherwise, illusion, if I cut and it doesn't hurt, it's not really going to be a very effective experience, is it? So feel being human. Go ahead, be human. Experience the loss, experience the emotions, experience all of it. It's your reaction that's going to determine the fate of our planet. Because it is a collective fate of which many, many people will contribute, and you can live in a fabulous world. You're going to start to see extremely positive changes, but only if you shift into that reality. And yes, there are 101 billion zillion realities right now, but again, there's still a collective. And what does that mean? That means that we signed up to work as a group to see if we could come back together as one. We signed up to see if individuals could function as one. We haven't been doing a very good job of that. All right, are you ready for that? That is absolutely the bottom line here. I hope you get that. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, share my videos, sign up for Manifest Anything, a free video series, and it's going to offer you all kinds of cool training and also introductions to some of my courses that are changing lives. Yeah. The Miracle Circle is only $29.95. You get an entire month live with me for 1 to 2 hours, a recorded 1 to 2 hour session, a meditation, and a training and a practice on a new subject every month that will get you in check with that higher frequency. It's still your choice. That's what we came here for. Are you ready for that? You're whole, you're perfect, you're strong, you're powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I'm going to go crank up the air conditioning, have my lunch, and get busy. Namaste.